Good evening, everyone. As it was said, um, my name is Shmika Parris-Avila, and I am a proud parent of two children, a boy and a girl. Many of the stories that we have just heard, I empathize with, I actually relate to. I also have a child with special needs, and when I came to Zadie's, I was accepted with open arms. I didn't know what to do. I didn't. He wasn't speaking at the time, and Winifred herself actually helped place him in an environment to foster his growth today. So I am so happy to be able to have attended Zadie's and to have been benefited from the CCAP program. A lot of a lot of what was said today was talked about the financial impact, the socioeconomic status of families. But something that's also overlooked is the mental health of these families. And I think that that is important for us to focus on because these kids that we are shunning with the cuts are eventually going to be adults in this world. These cuts are are prohibiting us from raising confident, emotionally stable children. If the parent is not sound, if they are not in their right mind, they cannot provide that for their child. That child will grow up with anxiety and other illnesses because that is what they learned, because they were raised in survival mode. These cuts are more than just a voucher for school. They have so much more impact than what we see today. The decisions we make today fosters the future. These kids are the seeds that are going to grow tomorrow. The reason why we can sit in the shade today is because somebody planted a tree a long time ago. And that is what we are advocating for today, for us to stand up, to ask that these cuts do not happen so that we can then have the foresight for the future children to come in. When I read that email, my son actually graduated this past May from Zadie's. Well, my daughter is still here. When I read the email, my heart broke for the families to come. It broke because I realized that they will not have the same access to care that I had. And I realized before that I got here, and I also did not know about the subsidy until I got to Zadie's. The administrative staff actually informed me, and I applied. I was under such anxiety. I was under such anxiety of what am I going to do with my children? How am I going to raise them? There are some kids, some parents who are crafty and they're patient and they're able to teach their kids, but some parents are not. It takes a village to raise a child, and this subsidy is part of the village. It is part of, you guys are supposed to help us invest in our children for a better tomorrow so that we can have adults that can contribute positively to society. So again, this is one of my final pleas from a mother who was also in a desperate situation before I was able to receive the subsidy. Please do not do these cuts. Please allow families equity and access, not just to childcare, but to quality childcare, because it's a basic human right. Thank you.